Firstly, it's great to see so many people out tonight, and we really do appreciate that. So we'd also like to congratulate you so far on your efforts. It's been great. There's a number of points that the fire service would like to continue to emphasise for you. Firstly, that all brigades in Christchurch and volunteer districts are up and running, and we are fully operational in that regard. In addition, the 111 system is fully functional. But can I urge you that if you have a fire emergency, do not phone the fire stations directly, phone 111 and ask for the fire service, and we'll dispatch fire trucks immediately for you. Okay, so make sure you're phoning 111 in the event there's a fire emergency. Now, we all know it's getting a little bit cooler. Certainly here in Lyttelton, you can feel that air. Now, with that comes some fire risks. So we're urging you to take extra care when the weather gets a little colder, especially around heating and heat sources. So before using any open fire or your log burner, make sure you have them checked out, especially the flues. Some of them may have sustained damage. It's important, it's imperative, and for your safety and that of your family, that you get those checked out before you use them, especially if you see damage, okay? And you can get a builder or even a plumber. They can check those out for you. Now, portable gas heaters require checking every 12 months. And if it has a fault in it, or you notice any damage with it, do not use it. Okay, do not use that, and get a gas fitter in to have a look for you and make sure that any repairs are done properly, and make sure that you get proper advice. Fixed or permanent gas installations, now have a supplier check the cylinders and piping if you notice any damage as well, or if you have any concerns, please call them. And if you're using electric heater, ensure it's safe to use and that it's not damaged before you do use it. And I do want to emphasize the heater meter rule for you. So make sure as the evenings get colder and winter sets in, that you keep all clothing or combustibles at least a meter away from any heaters. And that also includes your children and you yourselves. So there is a danger that people sit in front of them very closely to keep warm. It happens all the time, and unfortunately we do see some burn injuries as a result. So make sure you're vigilant around the heating appliances. Now, you can also call the Electrical Contractors Association of New Zealand, and they can come out and check your wiring for you in your homes. And I'll be at the back here with my colleagues, and I have some information for you in that regard, should you want it. Now, with the earthquake, there can be some increased chance of fire starting. So take extra care. And what we're starting to see as a fire service is people and their families moving into the same home. So someone's home is destroyed, they're moving in with their brothers and sisters or relations or family. And we're starting to see people sleeping in areas where they normally wouldn't, such as the front rooms of houses, etc. And with that, they're bringing heating appliances and candles, etc. So it's really important that you have working smoke alarms in your home. It's really, really important. And you check those regularly. You keep the batteries in them and you keep them maintained. And it's also very important that you have an escape plan for your family. And not just in the event of fire, but in the event you did need to leave the property safely, make sure you have an escape plan, practice it regularly, and make sure you have a good, safe meeting place at the front of your house. Last thing really is that, excuse me, that there is still a fire ban in place. And by that I mean no burning of rubbish or tree cuttings or garbage or anything like that in your back gardens. There is still a fire ban in place. And I'll be back at the fire sign and to answer any of your questions. So thanks very much, everybody, and take care.